Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. We'll take a look at the Nets. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings. And checking out Indiana, right now they're 5 spots below them.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Here we go. We've got Brogdon. He's out there with Halliburton. Jackson is out there with Hield. And it's Brissett in at the 4. And for the Nets, Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Brown in at the small forward position.
3.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense, and that one really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Brogdon. After the made shot from KD. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brogdon. Into the lane. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Curry against Hield. Cloak loose. Outside Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton passes to Jackson. Halliburton with it. It's hauled in by Brown.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Drives to the hoop. Tries again. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Drummond. It's stolen by Curry. There's the pass to Irving. And the rejection by Jackson. Brogdon against Curry. Brogdon kicks to Hield. Passes it to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Outside Curry. Halliburton against Irving. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Brissett following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Brogdon. A rebound by the Nets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And Doris, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor. but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
And the Nets with possession here. The Pacers making the shot.
Great ball movement there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now, here's Halliburton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Brogdon, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Irving passes to KD. Driving in. Dishes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Now, here's Brogdon. 7 points in the game. And here is Brown. Down low with the shot. Drummond trying to get himself free. And KD the bucket on the assist by Brown.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Healed outside. Driving to the basket. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by KD. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. Edwards, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Mills in for Seth Curry. Now, here's McConnell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Edwards drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
McConnell scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Stevenson against Edwards. Great D that time from Edwards. Nets leading by 10. Outside Irving. Driving the lane. And he banks in the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's McConnell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
Now, here's McConnell following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Here's Bitadze. Offensive rebound. Over Irving. Here's Smith. Missed it, even after all those chances. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Stevenson. Irving finds Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Knocked loose. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Duarte passes to Stevenson. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Duarte. Shoots over Griffin. The shot no good by Duarte. Brooklyn leading by 10. Shot's good by Mills.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Duarte. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots over Mills. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on the defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively?
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, Smith is out there with Lance Stevenson, and it's Duarte in at the 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Pacers trail by 9. To the left side wing. The rebound by Sharp. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Smith against Dragic. He takes it in, and the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Stevenson. To the paint. There's Bitadze. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Claxton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Thomas passes to Claxton. Puts it up from 12. They get it again. Sharp. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down. And the Nets lead by 11. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
T-shirts, t-shirts, t-shirts. Come on, everybody. We got t-shirts for everybody.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. fifth best, the Nets.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here is Halliburton. T right on him. Brogdon outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got 9.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
The shot by KD. No good. Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton outside. Here he goes. The shot, no good. Dragic with some nice D. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the rejection by Jackson.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Nets leading by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's KD. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Halliburton.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
A natural-born scorer is Kevin Durant. He puts in the time, and it pays dividends on the floor.
Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays great, way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys. But that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Buddy Hield. Jacks up a 3. Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really a great game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Brooklyn making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Now, here's McConnell. Brogdon right side. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Here's KD. Count that one. And that's now 21 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, against aggressive defense, but Kevin Durant so good at keeping his balance even amidst getting knocked around.
Hield finds Jackson. Back to Hield. Puts it up. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The jumper is the calling card of Buddy Hield. It's why he's been able to score points consistently in his career.
Now here's Durant. 1 points in the game.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Brogdon outside. Off target with his 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Brown outside. The pass to Irving. Over Jackson. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pacers trail by 10. Healed with it. Picked up by Brown. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Count it. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
McConnell passes to Brogdon. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Brissett, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Nets leading by 11. Inside, here's Thomas. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Stevenson. No points in the game yet for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Irving against Smith. Griffin trying to get open. Irving can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Stevenson. He shoots again, and the layup is good. Stevenson's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 23 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Ball movement was a real factor for them offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Bruce Brown is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Curry. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Now, here is Halliburton, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Brown outside. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his second basket.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Here's Irving, following the score by Isaiah Jackson. Durant dishes to Drummond. Curry kicks to Brown. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Drummond. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 6 points for Drummond.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Halliburton. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Brissett. That's good from Halliburton. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's Drummond, high post. Curry on the wing. Outside Durant. Got a piece of it. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And here's Irving after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the three. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Brogdon the pass to Jackson. Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Healed outside. Back to Halliburton. Passes it to Jackson. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Assist, Isaiah Jackson.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Durant. Takes it inside. Over Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant can end his career in Brooklyn.
And the first one drops.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Edwards, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Dragic in for Irving.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Orte. Here's Bitadze over Dragic. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Bitadze.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Now here's Dragic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Now, they've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Free throw good, Drummond. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
LaMarcus Aldridge has checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Seth Curry. Now here's Stevenson. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Now Mills. Kicks it to Dragic. Drummond dishes to Dragic. Right side Aldridge. Over in the corner, Edwards. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out to the right wing. Now here's McConnell, covered by Mills. Here's Duarte. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 1-point Nets lead. Dragic looking it over. Outside Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's McConnell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. There's the feed to Mills. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
His first foul, third.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Free throw good. Mills. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Andre Drummond, and Thomas subbed in for Goran Dragic. The Pacers making a switch here, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers trail by 3. The pass to Bitadze.
Third quarter.
Passes to Duarte, going inside, lays it up off the glass. Duarte's got 7.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Mills with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Thomas. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stevenson outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Count the basket.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Here is Stevenson following the basket by Blake Griffin. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 2nd personal. 4th team foul.
The Nets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And out the line, shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Brissett has checked in for Indiana. And Edwards drops them both. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Duarte. 7 points in the game. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Brissett out left to the wing. The shot no good by Duarte.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Mills. The jump hook, and it's Sharp missing. Here's Duarte for the tie. They grabbed their own miss.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball on the court for Indiana. They've got Smith, and it's Brissett in at the 4 slot. Here's Stevenson, and it's in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Griffin. Here's Sharp from 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Stevenson inside the three-point line.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Griffin looking it over. Inside. Outside Thomas. 5 to shoot. That's in. The Pacer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Griffin.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
T-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it?
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Seth Curry comes in for Thomas. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They lead by 1. Curry against Brogdon. Here's Jackson, and Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
Irving passes to KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first foul.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Here's Brogdon. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Now Kevin Durant. Basket counts. KD's got 29.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Halliburton passes to Brogdon. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one, his first turnover of the night.
Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Halliburton finds Jackson. Brogdon against Curry. Back to Jackson. Now the pass to Brogdon. Healed outside. The 3 against the three-pointer to fall.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Outside, KD. Drummond trying to get himself free. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Outside Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Halliburton passes to Brissett. It's Brogdon, top of the key. To the inside. Halliburton up and in on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Durant against Jackson. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And understanding his role in the offense, Drummond rarely forces anything on that end.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Healed outside. Down low. Here's Brogdon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Brogdon's got 11 points here in just the second half. Nets trail by 3. Outside Curry. Pass to Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Brogdon against Curry. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
His first foul. Team second. At the line. KD. At the line 2 times.
That one drops. He ties it up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Jackson looking it over. Here's Brissett. Rebounded by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant's got the ball. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop it.
Last 2 minutes to play.
And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Jackson passes Duarte. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Brissett knocks down the 3 ball. And the Pacers lead by 2. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any run.
KD draws the double. Makes good on the step-back jumper. KD's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Curry against Brogdon. Can't hit from 12.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Brogdon against Curry. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Drummond with it. They'll bring it up for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. Halliburton with the steal. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
KD looking around. Money!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Here's Brogdon. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, I want to hear you. Who? Let's go. Come on, man. Step up. Let me hear you.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Irving. Bullseye!
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Brogdon. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, just find a way. Malcolm Brogdon stepping up in a big one.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal. 14. At the line, KD. And at the line, shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Duarte. Misses the tray. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Playing for Brooklyn, KD. At the line, 2 times.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.